North Carolina. Now, you say that the media did not defeat Mitt Romney, but it did help President Obama. Explain that.
Yeah. Were there reporters, a lot of reporters, who were rooting for Barack Obama? Absolutely, no question. But did Mitt Romney lose because of that? No, but no with an asterisk. Let's just take one example that you used in talking points, Benghazi. The media played down that story. If they had played it up, that could have been a big deal. That could have been a game changer. It could have swayed the election. But Mitt Romney didn't play it up either. He decided after the first presidential debate to play it safe, to run out the clock. Bad strategy. And then the hurricane and the embrace with the governor and the president, lights out. But here's where the asterisk comes in, and here's where the media did affect the election. When Barack Obama decided he wanted to run for president, the media decided they were going to fall in love with him. They were going to create an image of somebody who was bigger, better, different, smarter than any other politician who came before him. He wasn't even a politician as far as they were concerned. There was a column in the Wall Street Journal that described him as America's first cult personality president. And it worked, Bill. The PR campaign that the media crafted worked. Obama got reelected. But here's the final point on this. When you have this Messiah-type figure who also has a goodie bag, who's handing out free stuff to people. Hey, you want contraceptives? Hey, they're free. I'll give them to you. You want money? Well, I'll take it from this guy and give it to these people. That is a tough candidate to beat. And the media created that image, which is totally false. He is a politician, at times a very nasty politician, but they created a kind of Mother Teresa character, and it worked.
Moses. I think more Moses than Mother Teresa. He's coming down. He's got the tablets. This is how we're going to do it. It's all going to work out. All right, that's a very good astute analysis. Now, inside the Republican Party, there's a lot of anger and bitterness and finger-pointing and blaming, and we got to change, and what do you say?
Yeah, well, I say, first of all, you're absolutely right in what you said just now. What we're going to hear, and we've already started hearing it, is we nominated a moderate 4 years ago. It didn't work. We nominated a moderate this time. It didn't work. Now we need a real conservative. And if by real they mean the most conservative candidate available, that will be a very, very big mistake. Because, well, Pat Buchanan, to use an example, was the most conservative candidate in recent memory. He never became president, and he never even won the support of most Republicans. Michelle Bachmann wouldn't have won last night. Rick Santorum wouldn't have won last night. Here's where the problem comes in. The Republicans need a conservative with charisma. And it's got to be the kind of candidate who is smart enough to explain to these groups like women, Latinos, young voters, and they have to stop this Bible-based bashing of gay people. They have to bring these people in without selling out their conservative principles.
That's the hard part. Because look,
it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, young single women, in order to get them in the tent, many of them, you've got to throw the abortion issue right out the window, and that's a core fundamental belief you can't do. So you got to seed them.
That's the problem.
Right,
no, that's the problem. No, you're absolutely right. Absolutely. Abortion should be thrown out the window, not as an issue. But you could still be pro-life and say, hey, this is not one of the things I'm going to be talking about during the campaign. You don't sell out your pro-life principles, but you don't make abortion a big issue because there are too many women out there who say, you know, there's a war on women. I mean, they concocted a war on women, and it worked.
No, it worked to some extent. I don't think that would. Look, I think the single women vote would have gone for Barack Obama no matter what Mitt Romney did or anybody like Mitt Romney. You've got to go into the Hispanic precincts. There you can make some inroads, right? Because that's more of a traditional community. But let me ask you this. If the numbers say, and they did at the exit polling yesterday, that 35% of Americans call themselves conservative, how can the conservative wing of the Republican Party believe that just with that base, they can win? The numbers just aren't there.
It's a very troubling and unfortunately a very good question. The numbers are not there, and that's why they have to look. All I'm saying is they have to figure out a way. I don't have the way right now, not tonight. They have to figure out a way to get to those Latinos, to get to those women, to get to those young people, and explain to them that an entitlement society, which is what the Democrats propose, is not the
it's not going to help them in the long run. And that's exactly right. You can take conservative principles and you can market them effectively to certain groups, just like Obama took entitlement and marketed them. And that's what they have to do. It's got to be niche marketing, and then you have to have the candidate to go out and sell it. All right, Bernie Goldberg, everybody. In a moment, it will be Miller time. The D-Man digesting Mitt Romney's defeat yesterday. Miller, after these messages.